Damn, it's 2020 and my sub count still sucks. I mean, I think I make good content. I do all the SEO stuff, optimize my thumbnail, create clickable titles. Wait, Jenna Marbles doesn't do any of that. The thumbnails look like random screen grabs from the video. This title still has the .mov on it. She's getting millions of views though, and she's been doing this for over 10 years. How does she do this? Also, this video is sponsored by Audible. Start listening with a 30-day Audible trial. Choose one audiobook and 2 Audible originals for free. Visit audible.com/psychirl or text psychirl to 500-500. When I think about the humble beginnings of YouTube, a few faces come to mind. Today, some have evolved their content in order to adapt to the ever-changing trends of the algorithm, while others are sparse uploaders or don't garner the views they once did. There has been one YouTuber though who seems to have stayed consistent with the style of their content for over 10 years. This content creator is Jenna Marbles. Normally, it seems like not adapting to the platform can result in a loss of viewership over the years. This isn't the case for Jenna, who has over 20 million subscribers and still draws in millions of views. How is this possible?
Yeah, what do you think it is about your channel that has gained so much attention?
I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't know.
The advice to any aspiring YouTuber is, of course, the same: be yourself. Will this advice still work today, or is this some overrated platitude? The continued success of Jenna Marbles and the rise and fall of many YouTubers over the years reveals just how skewed our definition of authenticity is. Oh look, my sister's here. You're just in time.
For what?
Well, see, I've always been saying that YouTube is partially luck, but also skill to sustain relevancy. And I don't know if that's true anymore. I mean, like, I've been doing this for 4 years and, I'm still doing the same thing. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is all just luck. Hold this.
Why?
You'll see. 2010. For me, that was my senior year of high school. Ugg boots, the iPod trend slowly dying, and finally jumping ship from MySpace to Facebook. This year was also huge in the development of personalities on YouTube. Though it may seem counterproductive in the entertainment industry to drop your quality and production value, on YouTube, this sorta seemed to work. Individuals talking to a camera or them creating one-man skits were attaining record numbers. It was that same year Jenna Marbles' How to Trick People into Thinking You're Good Looking went viral. Today, it has over 69 million views. The fact that this video has garnered more views than many productions with bigger budgets reveals a lot about what we look for in entertainment. Many feel that YouTubers have the added value of authenticity.
What are people coming back for?
I don't know, it beats me. It beats me. All I know is that when I meet people in person, it's a connection, you know what I mean? They feel like they know me, and they do know a lot of me. They know everything that I'm willing to put on camera, which is a lot. And I'm more than happy to hug and spend time with anybody that feels that connection with me, and I always feel it back. Always. Like, they literally just want to have a conversation with you, and that's it. And that makes them very happy, and that makes me very happy. So I think it might be the fact that these people, really feel like they know me, and it's because they do.
Jenna Marbles was one of the first people to reveal her authenticity to a mass audience. She created a variety of content. In comparison to the platform you see today where channels are divided by genre, there's education channels, drama channels, family vlogs, travel vlogs, and much more. First generation YouTubers often published whatever they wanted. Some argue that those days, the days of variety content, are long gone. Jenna has created everything from vlogs to music videos to reaction videos.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm just gonna say pass straight up. Just do it.
Why? Why would they pass on me? What do you want me to do? Huh? Should I wait by your locker before homeroom? Is it cause I don't like the sweet life of Zach and Cody? Is it cause I don't get your Drake and Josh jokes? Is that why?
cooking videos DIY, and I don't know what this is. One of my personal favorites are the rants she did. They're funny and not as serious as today's rants, which can sometimes leave you in a bad mood. Because these first generation YouTubers had no blueprint for success on YouTube, no intention to behave in a way that pleases a brand, being authentic was pretty much a given. When you watch interviews of many Gen 1 YouTubers, their motivation for uploading on YouTube was always something like they needed a way to send a video to a friend, or they needed a way to embed their video to a website. YouTube was one of the easiest ways to do that. So the motivation to upload to YouTube came from ease of use rather than the need for fame. Fame became a byproduct of millions of individuals seeing videos that were meant for close friends. In many ways, Jenna was one of the first people who created the blueprint for what a successful YouTube personality was. That being in general comedic, cynical, with an I don't give a fuck attitude. In 2012, she was ranked as 5th most subscribed YouTuber. Those characteristics she had seemed to then embody a lot of creators on this site moving forward. Of course, with their own personal twist to those characteristics. See, we know the trends before anyone else. Many YouTubers attribute their success to their authenticity, but we start to see a problem with that attribution in the rise and fall of Gen 2 YouTubers. Now, I defined Gen 2 YouTubers as YouTubers who gained popularity from 2013 to 2016, but I'm kind of using that definition pretty loosely as there can be debate with what second generation YouTubers are. A lot of Gen 2 YouTubers saw the success of Gen 1 YouTubers and applied that to their own content. So we see a lot of amplified versions of Gen 1 YouTubers starting in 2012, because Gen 2 now had the blueprint to become a successful YouTube personality. You know, that loud introduction.
Hello everybody, today we are back.
Royalty-free music. Comedic. You know the kind of videos I'm talking about. Though your favorite creator may not have watched Jenna Marbles, they have been inspired by her and other Gen 1 YouTubers, whether that be directly or indirectly. Why else do most creators follow this sort of personal format rather than the traditional ways of Hollywood? Many Gen 2 YouTubers rose to fame following this blueprint for personality. However, we don't see many of them today. Perhaps they didn't follow the advice? Be yourself? No, not necessarily. Being that many of these Gen 2 YouTubers are not as popular as they were in 2013, maybe it's time to reconsider the way we think about authenticity. Be yourself. It's a platitude in a lot of movies and advice often given to aspiring creators. But what does this actually mean? A number of research papers refer to something called the true self, and it's often self-reported, so it's something like, I feel myself most when blank. Other papers define the true self as when your actions match your internal values. Professor Herminia Ibarra argues that these definitions of authenticity hinders our growth and can be damaging. In my opinion, it's the very reason some YouTubers have fallen off the platform.
What got you here won't get you there. Those are those moments when whatever's made you successful in the past, what got you here, is not going to make you successful going forward there, and may well just get in the way.
Although Ibarra's talk is applied to the traditional workplace, I think it can be applied to trends and YouTube as well. Many Gen 2 YouTubers came to fame through challenge videos, not being afraid to do silly things on the internet and share that with their viewers. As that trend died, as they do, some have kept that format in their current videos despite their audience having moved on. They run into what Ibarra describes as the authenticity paradox.
For example, say you're an amazing analyst and you get promoted, and now your technical brilliance is getting in the way of your ability to communicate very simply with people who don't have the same technical training as you. And what's tricky about these transition points is not that those new skills are hard to learn, it's that the old ones have become core to our sense of who we are, our identity. And so not sticking with them feels like we're somehow being inauthentic. And so we do. And we get stuck.
When it comes to YouTube, I think it's okay to adapt your content in new ways. Perhaps you still have that same personality, but it's not disingenuous at all to step outside your niche. I think a perfect example of a Gen 2 creator that has done this is Joey Graceffa. He once did challenge videos, but moved on from them to create vlogs. His most popular? About his dogs. Yes, he's sort of changed his content. He still did vlogs before, but he still has that same personality. Perhaps just a little more grown up. Other Gen 2 YouTubers don't want to be associated with their past. People like Kingsley and Marcus Butler have completely privatized their older videos. Others have a 180-degree flip in personality.
Peace out, guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Can't wait to fill you in on the deets.
We could ruin our lives in a flash. Because we're that low. We're that down.
Abraham Maslow, Carl Rogers, the people who are interested in self-actualization, that's the definition they built on. And they saw authenticity not as a trait, not as something that you either have or you don't have, but the outcome of a process of becoming your own person, a lifelong process of learning about yourself. Learning means doing stuff that doesn't feel very comfortable because you don't know how to do it yet. It means being a Machiavellian Mark the Four Corners when you're an introverted academic. It means telling a soppy emotional story when you're a by-the-numbers kind of person.
All right, I need you to drive to the nearest Walmart.
What do you mean? It's still 2010. I can't drive yet.
Yeah, but we need to get a leg up on the Chubby Bunny Challenge and the Cinnamon Challenge. We gotta go get cinnamon, we gotta go get marshmallows. But even though it's 2010, this video is sponsored by Audible.
January is almost over, but it's never too late to start a New Year's resolution. Mine has always been to learn more, and a good way to do that is through audiobooks with Audible. The holidays have kind of thrown me off my groove, but I'm still currently listening to So You've Been Publicly Shamed by Jon Ronson. It's a great analysis of cancel culture and definitely a good listen, not only if you are a creator, but for anyone who partakes in the online community.
And don't forget, you can get a free audiobook, 2 Audible originals, and a 30-day free trial absolutely free when you go to audible.com/psychirl or text psychirl to 500 500.
Being authentic still holds true to success on this platform, but it's important to change the way we see authenticity in order for that to happen.
I do very much feel like, in comparison to the girl that was uploading videos yelling and screaming obscenities, I am definitely a grown-up version of her.
Rather than thinking about it as fixed properties or immovable values we have, think about authenticity as an ongoing process of values. Authenticity can be thought of as the ability to build upon the values we already have.
You know, there's times where I look back and I'm super embarrassed, or when people think that they might know who I am now based off of things that I did, you know, even 2 years ago or less than that. And it's just not a whole representation of me as a person. It's just been nice to grow and learn. You know, I've said lots of things I probably shouldn't have said, or made lots of things I probably shouldn't have made. And there are many people that just decided that that was enough and that I was never worth watching or listening to again. But for those of you that have been here with me and have grown with me, it means everything to me, and I just really appreciate it more than I could ever possibly tell you.
Are we seriously going to Walmart to get marshmallows and cinnamon?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get a leg up on the trend, so of course.
I mean, can we just go back to 2020?
No, I kind of like this timeline.
Fame has always been what you wanted. Just keep feeding our algorithm.